All right, we're going to get started in about 1 minute, everybody. 60 seconds, and we're going to jump on. What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful night. I'm going to have some fun tonight. I think this is like one of the best times to trade, and I'm excited just to get on these charts. I'm blessed. I'm humble and grateful. Always a student, always learning and growing. And I'm going to make this video really geared towards the trades that were given out on Price Trap, breaking them down. Essentially, if you had Price Trap for yourself, how you would operate it, how the markups would look, and I'll walk you through everything on how to set your charts up, how to make them look readable, how to make them look clean, and so that way when you get on the actual charts and you understand what you're doing, it becomes like a science. It becomes like you take like every single one of the emotions that you may have had, like when you take a trade, completely remove all those emotions at 100% all of the time, because if you trade with emotion, that's what everybody else does, right? I remember and I can recall a few videos back where I said that there's trillions and trillions of dollars being moved to make these candles move the way that they do. So if we can orchestrate taking our emotions out of the actual drawing on charts, the actual process of taking chart trades on our phones and marking everything up, and if we can take the whole emotion aspect of everything and just do it because that's what the rules say and not because I feel good about this trade or this person said this about this trade, or you know, this was called out in another group chat trade and I'm going to take it because it's a signal and somebody gave it to me. If you're wavering from your specific trade strategy, that's not a good strategy. If you have a strategy that you're learning and you're partaking in, wavering from that would be a cardinal sin. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I just know a lot of people know how I feel about Price Trap and how I feel about these charts, and it's again, a blessing to be on here with you guys. So for every single person who's watching, for every single person who's been a part of the channel, who's been keeping up with the progress and keeping up with these videos, let me know in the comments what I'm actually doing right. Let me know in the comments what I'm actually not breaking down enough, because I love to hear it. I really do, just so that way I can continue to improve, continue to bring the most amount of value as I possibly can. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into these charts though, so we can go through everything. So can everybody hear me? Everybody see my screen? Yeah, okay. All right, looks like we're good. Perfect. Cool. So before we really jump and dive deep into everything here, I haven't updated the watch list yet because it was still from last week. So this is like one of the things I like to do on my TradingView app is I like to go in tradingview.com, and basically every single pair is alphabetical on here, so there's no confusion, and it's easy to find the pairs. Along with the Telegram chat, you're able to see everything as long as you're in the Price Trap trading chat. All right. So we have 4 trades called out last night on the London session. This was a notification directly from the Gold Cup application. Shout out Lizaldo. But it was updated. There's a new interface, and there was 4 trades called out. So if you saw this, last night at 12:54 p.m., marked up these charts the way that I'm about to show you, and you would have been able to capitalize on either the moves that happened or you would still be able to watch these trades happen throughout the week. So people who really want to learn trading, people who are new, people who want to understand how these trades actually work, you don't have to risk any money. You can actually watch this video, learn how I'm going to do it step by step, and basically just copy everything and, you know, just see how it plays out for yourself. So that way you can either see how the trades worked, or you can actually try to take trades on demo accounts so it doesn't affect anything, just to test the waters, essentially. I know that's like what a lot of people struggle with at first. When they hear trading, they're like, oh, that's, you know, it seems like a hard concept to grasp. It seems like a, you know, something that you have to go to school for, something that you have to have a crazy background in education and all these in-depth things. But it truly is just drawing lines, boxes, and squares on a chart. So it's actually mind-boggling how simple it really is when you get down to the core of what we're essentially doing. And it makes me smile every single time, because I understand that even though these trades and even though these charts are all, I guess, subjective, because we can never predict the future, we can only respond to it. Understanding that and understanding that you're a part of something a lot bigger than yourself is so humbling. And I feel as if a lot of the value that's given out on these sessions and a lot of the things that I say can be taken in a different manner. But I truly in my deepest fibers of my being want to be the best human, be the best trader, educator, teacher, brother, sister, friend, daughter, you know, human, whatever you need, right? Mentor, coach, and fellow student, right? Because I mean, I don't want you guys to think of me as like some master, some, you know, robot that's programmed to do price trap. I just feel like I'm only focusing on one thing and mastering that one thing, right? A lot of the successful people that I listen to and study and follow, they always mention how everyone is, you can either be like a master of one or a jack of all trades. Would you rather be like mediocre at 10 things? Or would you rather be like world class in one thing? It's a pretty easy answer for me, at least. So if you can become a world class trader and have world class emotional discipline and have world class emotional intelligence and world class self-awareness, bringing that onto here is going to be, you know, nothing short of play for you, as it is for me. So anyways, guys, let's just jump right into the charts here, because this is like my favorite part. I got this beat going on right now because Bitbird Radio has been going crazy on this quarantine, but I love all the Bitbird people. Shout out San Holo, the official sponsor of this podcast. I'm just kidding. Anyways, guys, what I like to do first and foremost before I get on here is actually like delete everything. So I go to remove drawings and indicators on everything, and then I scroll down to this little box looking thing, and then you can actually manage everything and delete it all. So you can start fresh, start with a clean slate, because as it is Monday, the market just opened yesterday, only a few hours into the actual week. Forex is a weekly. The digital currencies are open 24 hours, 7 days a week, but for the foreign exchange market, it closes every single weekend. So now that the market is open and we're finally seeing some movement, we can actually begin to, go in depth on a lot of, some of these setups. So AD, CAD, all right? When you see that, you go to your app. Here, I'm gonna remove these two. A lot last week. Last week. All right. We good. AD, CAD. Here we are. 1 hour time frame. And this is how I'd set up my chart. So I can really see that from here, we're pretty much in an uptrend. Okay, we're what looks like the top of an uptrend to me. Obviously the charts are towards the top of the screen. So that means like it's at a, buy low, sell high. It's at a high point. So we'd be looking for a sell. The reason why these trades were called out is because there was a harmonic pattern called out on this trade. And I think what was it?
Stand by for Bitbird Radio.
That bat pattern. Okay, so let's try and break this down. Forgive me, y'all. I don't know how to draw harmonics. Anyways, point is, this is on the harmonic scanner, and when we just take our tools and we mark them up, it looks a little something like this. So horizontal line at the very top. Why did I pick these areas? Because this is the most recent level of a floor. It's been tested previous times as well. So if I put that line there, and I can see it's been tested off of that, tested, bounced, it even bounced off of it over here. So it's clearly been a ceiling, and it's also clearly been a floor. It's also a floor here. And then what I do is I take it from the wick, the body of the candle, and that creates the box. That creates the floor box. Here we have a little bit wiggle room because of all the happening here. So there's no real and then you draw the zones out. That price is stuck between these two areas. We need handy dandy rules. That way we can maintain a proper risk and understand twin trading, understanding the amount of risk we're going to be using, and also gives an example of twin trading. Things here, let's see. This is what we would be essentially waiting for. Is price area, move back. Like the primary setup, because it looks like we're heading towards a downwards move. Obviously, if price continues to move up because of the repetition factor, because it's been really moving up and up and up and up, also do is move up again. This was a ceiling, it became a floor. Now this is a ceiling. We're basically waiting for this to become a floor as well, because that could be another opportunity where we can finally making that full move down, if that makes sense. Just put circles around those entries. And that's it. That's price trap, ladies and gentlemen. It's really that simple.